like it.
Make sure you got a little barf bag next to your chair.
Welcome to Monday Night Racing. Away we go. Bastards.
Polo misses you, Roadwarrior.
Where the hell was she today?
Well, when I left and came back, she was in the other lobby I was in on the floor, and then she was all sounding kind of down. She was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Oh, I'm just about to jump off of here and go to the PS5 and race." She's like, "Oh, I got a bunker ready."
Oh, get a PS5.
So I was like, well, we might be back on the 4 version doing some of them jobs, you know. If you're around, we'll send you a message if you're around or not.
Like, honestly, at first, like, I thought about making another character on PS4 just to play with the PS4 guys still, but then I just thought, nah, I'm not even gonna waste my time.
Yeah, I'm just doing it to get a couple vehicles and then stealing all the other vehicles that we use, and but mostly just so that I can edit my tracks on the 4, and that way they can still be playable.
Yeah, right. I understand for that
on both ends. So,
but it's only on.
Yeah, well, yeah, I can edit my playlists on the 5 easily. I just can't get rid of the older ones that they won't let me touch. But Jesus, man, I sure do love these graphics, man, compared to
I probably wouldn't want to go back to the PS4 version just because the graphics on this one are so much better. Like, my brain would hurt going back to 30 FPS from 60.
You can still experience 30 frames per second here.
Yeah, why?
I mean, yeah, if you turn the certain graphic settings on, but yeah, I'm not doing that.
Why?
Well, just if you don't want to go back to the PS4.
Why? Because 60 frames is so much better. That's why.
I know, exactly. Yeah, no, I'm saying why.
Like, I don't understand why they would make that an option. Like, who would want that? Who would want to do that?
To remind you of how good you have.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so funny seeing this. The 4 is like fuzzy.
Yeah, and on here, even a high action public lobby still stays really smooth.
Yeah. And the loading times for anything, loading in, changing lobbies, race lobbies, the whole loading, just so much.
That's definitely a plus.
Most definitely.
That corner came up a little bit sudden.
Where am I going? Oh no! Holy! Alright, I got that one now.
Honestly, there could definitely be a lot more propping done to this track so people know where they're going.
Well, originally I made this just to test like off-road settings and whatnot in the car, you know, bits, tires, whatnot. So yeah, it's very sparse.
So, AKA not really meant for racing.
No.
Oh, what? Oh, these are jumps. Oh, okay.
It's just like a Rockstar track. Just minimal propping. Oh, come on.
oh, brake boost. Yeah, what dude's not brake boosting?
Yeah, I know. It's like I know. Yeah, I like brake boost, then turn. It's like, why even bother brake boosting? I keep telling myself not to do it
I saw
there.
you do that little bounce, and I was like, fuck it, let's go for a little brake boost. And it took me, and I was like, whoa, no, no, no.
Yeah, same thing. It's like, why even brake boost, then turn? It's like, especially in this car, that doesn't really like to turn or brake.
Oh my god, that took me so good. I love that they did the HSW and they actually made racing a little bit more interesting.
It would be a lot better if they start implementing other vehicles for us to play with.
Agreed, but
I'm sure they will eventually. They'll just drip feed it, you know, like everything else, to keep that IV in your arm.
Well, we'll just have to see what they do for the summer update.
That is true.
man, this might be like my greatest investment in life. Like Grand Theft Auto 5.
Fuck, really?
Like for like
Things
$60
bounce like that?
For like $60 that I paid for it, like it's really paid off for how much time I put in.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's not true, because I bought it for PS4 too. That wasn't free. I bought it on disc. But still, just for the amount of time that I put into it, and the amount of money that I spent, like this is just like totally like my greatest investment. Imagine if they charge for the hour to do this shit.
Or if we had to pay to play?
Yeah.
Membership.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, obviously you need PlayStation Plus in order to play online at all.
Yeah, but they didn't have that on PlayStation 3, I don't believe. I think PS3 was you just bought
No,
online.
but PS3, like, you just make an account, you're good. You don't need anything extra.
You didn't pay or anything. Xbox
No.
is different though. Xbox Live, you have that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's different with Microsoft accounts. But I never played Xbox, so I don't know.
You don't care.
Yeah, exactly. I never will play on Xbox.
I'll never play a Microsoft video setup.
Is there like a hate for Microsoft on this one?
Well, it's just 10 times more vulnerable to getting hacked, for one.
Oh,
Yeah, well, compared to like, Microsoft is basically like an Xbox is basically like a PC computer, you know? It can be hacked very more easier. I mean, not that Sony can't be hacked. I mean, they have been, but I do like PCs, but two, I will never own a PC. I mean, if I'm going to spend my money on a computer, it's going to be an Apple. Way better, in my opinion. I like PCs.
I hope to get a gaming PC at some point, because I do want to play iRacing at some point.
Yeah, I mean, they do have their perks. You know, you can customize any kind of modem, you know, or hard drive you want, and you can always upgrade it anytime you want. On the Apple, you can't, so you can fine tune it to your specifications. But as far as like what I do, like video editing, I'll use a Mac any day than a PC. I've started on a PC using Adobe Premiere. That's how I learned editing, was all on PC and all that stuff. But then when I moved to a Mac and used Final Cut Pro, I'll never go back.
yeah, I did like Photoshop like 15-20 years ago.
On Adobe Photoshop.
Yeah, like
Adobe Premiere.
The very first one, like.
Yeah, Adobe's actually a very good company, and they make very good stuff.
Do you realize how expensive some of these programs are? For like, or like even like industrial use programs, or it's just fucking ridiculous. Like the programming. Oh, like holy fuck! Just getting licenses. Oh,
I think I paid $500 for Final Cut Pro.
I'm gonna go puke.
Yeah,
no,
but it's an investment.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's an investment, though.
Is that like yearly?
No, that's it. I own it now. Except
yeah,
for
you own it. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I own
do,
it forever.
Yeah, no, you own it until they shut it off, basically, or they stop supporting
Well,
it.
yeah, but they'll always support it. Final Cut Pro is Apple's #1 selling editing software.
I think they were
And
that was a similar
and
issue
the
with video
updates
games.
and the updates are free. That when occasionally when they need to do updates, but or add more features to it's actually an app now. You know, because Apple doesn't do disk drives anymore. Everything's an app, which it has its plus and minuses. As long as you don't accidentally delete the app. But that's why you keep your serial numbers, and you can always go back and redo them and put in your serial numbers.
That is the nice thing with the digital thing. If you do delete it, you can actually re-download it or whatever.
It's always in the cloud. There's a physical version always in the cloud that you can always get access to. And if it's a disk, and your disk gets scratched, or you lose your disk, or if your disk gets stuck, you're kind of screwed.
Man,
you have to rebuy it.
Era where that's like the only option.
Hey, real quick, be sure to read the description.
I caught a glimpse of it.
What do we do?
Fuck that Brady fag.
The cars that I'm talking about that I do.
Take whatever car you want. This is just a silly ass race I made because for the same reason as Zombie, I don't like him.
I'm just gonna assume that HSW is on.
Yeah, it's on.
This is a point-to-point, but you go around a couple times, and there might be a collision. I doubt it.
There are more people, maybe, but considering there's only 6 of us, probably not gonna happen.
Yeah, it's just a silly ass
I want to
race.
get Gran Turismo 7 now just so I can race you. Or you come back to Sport, re-download it, race on Sport. Have you race online with people, or you just do like career mode?
Oh, trust me, I play sport. I mostly play sport mode on GT7 now, but occasionally I'll jump in the lobbies. I mostly play sport mode. Oh boy.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm trying to like slowly improve on sport mode because I'm not the greatest driver on that game right now, but I'm really striving to improve. I'm an A driver right now, and I'm trying to see if I can get to be an A+ driver. I'm not sure if it's gonna happen or not, but I'm trying.
How do you do that? Do you just go through the training? Because I didn't try to go through the training.
You have to have good races and do well in races, and you have to be quick also.
Okay.
I wasn't A rating before I switched to GT7, but then like after I started playing GT7, like at that time I haven't played Gran Turismo that much, so I had some pretty bad races, and I got demoted to a B-rated driver, and and then recently I started playing a lot more, and then I worked my way back up to an A driver.
Nice.
Yeah, honestly, it wasn't until this bullshit happened with the bookmarks being fucked where I started playing GT7 and Wreckfest a lot.
I gotta read the etiquette, or I gotta do the etiquette before I do the online racing. I was reading that thing.
Yeah, and also I think there's a thing now where like if you do badly in races too much, it'll make you watch it again. Because I didn't even do bad in races on purpose, and like I went to sport mode and it made me watch the damn etiquette, and you can back off it. You don't have to watch it, but the thing is, if you go back into sport mode again, it'll make you keep watching it until you watch the full thing.
Yeah, I want to race online because I got quite a few cars now. I usually go online like every other day or whatever, and I'll do my daily miles or whatever, and I'll get my free car. I've built up quite the collection now, so.
Yeah, it's a little bit different on GT7. You don't just get a free car every time.
Yeah, so you get money or you get points
you get these roulette tickets, and some are higher quality than others. The highest quality you get is a 6-star roulette ticket.
Right up your bum.
Okay.
You're good.
Yeah, and I'm kind of glad it's like that on GT7 because I swear I had so many fucking cars on GT Sport, mainly because they were all the cars that I got from the free car, and there were just so many cars that I had that were so useless to me that I had no use for. My garage is literally just cluttered with useless cars that I would never touch.
You know why they did that though? They incentivize you to buy a car now. Because there's not every day
it's like in
to get a new
in
car,
GT7, like
the
your
one
level,
thing
like it's not like actual level, it's like a collector's level, because the game's like encouraging you to collect cars.
I wish you could have saw the picture of that track.
Well, unfortunately, they don't bother with fixing that.
Yeah.
Some little things they tweak, but not some of the more important little things.
Yeah. Go-kart? What? Where is this? Is this going through the parking garage? No,
Parking lot.
Parking lot. Okay, yeah, I know where that is now.
This is that one banger track.
Yes.
But this is the non-banger version?
Correct. This is the go-kart.
Yeah, I figured. Yeah, this is the proper racing version.
Yeah. Proper as it comes.
Shit, I used to play a Assetto Corsa on PS4.
I was thinking about getting into Assetto Corsa Competizione at some point. I was thinking about trying it.
I think that game's even more difficult than Gran Turismo, honestly. That one, yeah. I'm trying to figure out on Gran Turismo Sport how to like turn tire wear on and fuel consumption and shit.
I'm pretty sure you got to go into the race settings in order to do that.
Yeah, but none of the races in the career mode do that. At least so far.
Well, no. If it's in the career mode, that's whatever you get. It's whatever you get.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I was like. Whatever.
If you go in sport mode, like the daily race C is where it does like it does. You have to strategize.
Yeah. Well, the only race I'll get in here, I'll do my daily miles, and then I'll get my new car, and then I'll take my new car and I'll go for a lap around the Nürburgring.
Don't forget to bet your money, folks.
Cause yeah, I'll set up a race real quick, and I'll just do the one lap around the Nürburgring and test it out. I've noticed some of those cars in that game, though, you could only obtain through purchasing with real money, though.
Of course.
Because when I was playing with the supercars or whatever, there was this old school fucking, I forgot what the hell car. There was like this 1960s or 70s like old school fucking muscle car keeping up with the supercars and shit. There was another one too. I was fucking racing, and there was like this old school Mustang. And he's going over 200 miles an hour with me in a supercar. I'm like, what the fuck? I couldn't find any of these cars anywhere in
What the hell?
Anywhere in the catalog or whatever the fuck it is. The shop. Yeah, I'm fucking with that car from nowhere. Oh, what the
That was the prop's fault.
That's what they all say.
Well, he did. He landed, and then where the prop, the street meets the prop is where he bricked on it.
Little backflip. I expect a clip of that. Well, actually, I don't. Let's get PlayStation sucks balls.
It'll take 4 days.
I mean, it's not that hard to
upload.
make clips on PS5. I mean, even I started doing it because it's that easy.
Well, I know,
yeah, you can make them, but you can't get them to fucking
people.
upload to somebody.
Yeah. Some people, they just don't. I tried shortening them down to a nice, sweet little 10-second clip, you know, and Trying sending it and play nice, and nope, still fucking nothing.
It was funny because when we first got that option, it worked great. You could send videos all day long, one after another, in like 30-second like clips. And you're like, dude, that's you know, that's still a small file, but it's a big file for them, and it worked. And then all of a sudden, it was when they did this stupid update, when they ruined the playlist. And it's like now it just processes for like 3 days straight. And you're like,
well, there were two different,
like
there were 2 different
a 5
updates.
second. Yeah, well,
one
of them
was PlayStation, one was GTA's.
Yeah, we're getting double fucked. Like double stuff, double fuck.
It's also still annoying that the fact that it's only PS5 that's affected by it. I mean, not even the Xbox Series X version of this game is affected by it.
Is this real? The PS5 have been out for a year yet?
PS5s? Yeah, they came
No.
out, like, it's almost been a year and a half they've been out.
When did they come out? When is his birthday?
It was, they were supposed to debut, right before the pandemic. Some people got them, some people, they came out, January of 20.
It was like summer.
I believe it was January of 20, right before the pandemic. And then there was the people who do all the YouTube review testing stuff. They all got theirs.
I'm looking it up. I'm saying.
But of course, they were the guinea pigs because every time a new console comes out, there's always a bunch of quirks and bugs with it. That's why I literally purposely waited like a while after before getting mine because of that.
I said that's
I didn't want to be one of the
John.
guinea pigs dealing with all the bugs and the issues going on with the brand new console.
It came out
Yep,
December
I'm gonna
or
wait.
November. I think it came out in November of 2020.
Yes. Or 2019.
Was it 2019?
2019?
Yeah,
What?
Yeah.
I remember seeing videos and ads for them in like January of 20, right?
I got mine last year summer around this time.
Yeah, I got mine late last year.
I got mine last summer, so I've
I
had
got
mine
mine
for
in
about a year
September,
now.
but
And so it's about a year and a half, I would say. So 2020, I would say, the end of 2020. That would be my guess. So yeah, it's probably like a year and a half old.
yeah, they're about a year and a half. It's been over a year, so maybe a year, 3 months, 4 months, give or take.
November 2020. I was gonna say, because both my brothers, they fucking got one in like November. I was like, what the fuck? Like, how did you guys even get them?
Nice job, zombie.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess coming up on 2 years, but it's still pretty early, I guess, for the technology.
Yeah,
I love it
They-
though. Going
they
far from
announced-
the PS4, they always had the what the fuck did they call those versions? Developers. They give them to developers and shit so they can develop their games on it, but it's not the final. It's not the final configuration of the system. You know how it goes. But yeah, I have no complaints about my PS5 so far. It's been
yeah, mine's been working.
looks pretty as hell. What configuration do you guys? You got it standing up or laying down?
I got
Standing
mine
up.
laying down, and I got the disc version.
Yeah, I got disc
discs
and mine's
up.
laying down.
Yeah,
Well,
but
mine fits better standing up. It gives me more room.
the only
I
problem with
can't
standing
stand-
up is that thing falls over. It's gonna have a higher chance of breaking.
It can't fall over. It's kind of.
I mean, I know it's got that stand, but I mean, like, if
But
maybe if we
yeah.
get like accidentally like knocked or something, if it gets knocked into hard enough,
Or-
you know what I mean?
California earthquake.
I remember when I first opened it, I was like, man, that's a big one.
Yeah.
I never seen one.
That's
I never
a
seen
funny
one
story
before
about
that in
mine, right?
person.
Like I ordered it off Amazon, right? And on Amazon, it said that I would get it in a week. Guess what happens? Comes the very next day. I was shocked.
Oh, I remember when mine came from Amazon. I knew it was out for delivery. I was waiting at the end of the driveway when that thing showed up. I took delivery promptly. Hurt.
Oh,
Ooh. Oh man, wait a second.
Just force me off the track. Go ahead.
Damn it.
Sorry.
Damn, I made all that ground up as well. I missed this chick when that damn chicane again.
I was about ready to say, drunk, you should be proud of me. You haven't missed the checkpoint in that corner yet tonight.
Pretty rare. Must be a blue moon.
Exactly.
Why does they no racing HSW mods and then go into regulars like fucking night and day? I feel like I can control these things like me. Look at that map. Fucking falling. Hitting those without like falling off or wiping out. I still had a good lap though. God damn, fucking second quicker though.
Everybody ready?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take it here.
Terrific truck, disregard. Whatever floats your boat. Take what you want.
I'm gonna take the Patriot full spec.
Okay.
I can't believe I still have that thing. It's just never gonna get used.
Yeah, we used it for like one Carl race, and then it's just been sitting
And
there.
it's got missile lock-on jammer. It's got like goodies on it that I'm never gonna.
I mean, I don't remember if I still mine or not, but I'm pretty. I like keep mine just for a novelty. I just like the military Humvees, you know.
Yep.
Oh yeah, it's icony, of course, but yeah, that thing. Dude, that lock-on, that missile lock-on alone like $400,000.
Yeah.
Thank God I got. Thank God I'm rich. I'm funded.
Oh.
Hey, you not supposed to go that way.
Yeah, I was trying to give Zombie room and...
Well, I mean, I was holding my line.
Hello.
Fuck this. This is fun.
Ooh.
Nice save.
Oh, Jesus Christ. The window's taking care of some shit.
Fuck!
Come on. Oh no. Oh. Oh, over the checkpoint. Oh. Upside down. Yep. What the fuck? There's a guy four-wheeling and a guy on a fucking dirt bike.
Yeah, they sometimes show up there.
There's a dude just fucking out four-wheeling, followed by his buddy.
Gotta remember, they were here first.
Oh man, that's a close call. Well, I mean, not close track, but... Oh, what's this called? Yeah, rolled over.
Nice job, zombie.
Yeah.
What up, Fumbles? This is a banger, point to point.
It's like an oxymoron.
What?
I don't believe you can have a point-to-point race and call it a banger.
Sure you can.
No.
Yes.
Bangers are short. They're laps. They got some shit in the way.
Is that when you go from hole to hole?
Some jumps.
I'm sorry, are there rules someplace that define what a banger is?
I'm sure there are.
Poor connection
Well,
quality.
it's GTA. So.
But right now, the Godfather of Crash isn't here. So, actually, I don't know who that is. Could be someone older than Carl.
Pick another. This is obviously inspired by the movie, so take whatever you want. Traffic will be on. Banging is allowed, Papa. Bet your money.
Did you say something?
No.
Stop. Not a banger.
Everybody be sure to hit Papa at some point.
You know these cars are Aston Martins, right?
No, it's a Ford Mustang. Well, really.
Well, anyway, have you ever seen the logo for Debauchee in the game?
Yeah, it's like the.
It's just a bunch of spread female legs.
Really?
Yep. They're like stacked on top of each other. There's three of them, and they're spread open. It's like a frontal view. If you look on if you take a look, well, actually, I can't do it now, but it's on the front of your car. You guys are fun.
Yeah, everybody loves Rapid G2.
Aston Martins.
Still not a banger.
What'd you say, Fumbles?
Everybody loves Aston Martins.
Yeah.
Oh my god, now that vision. Love it.
Bastard.
Get him on there, come on. Switch in the head. Wait, what movie were you referring to when you
The name of the thing, Gone in 60 Seconds.
But this isn't a Mustang.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
No, it's not.
It's an Aston Martin.
It's an Aston Martin.
Aston Martin
Well,
never
it's
made
like-
a muscle car, did they?
I don't know. I don't think you would classify this as a muscle car, honestly. This is definitely an Aston Martin, though. Aston Martin, I forgot what the fuck this
British
is, but-
versus American.
But yeah, but they have a Ford Mustang. Well, no, you can switch it now because they have this. They have this car in the game.
Ellie and the other one.
Well, Ellie's actually like a
Yeah, but
1970s.
that Ellie's kind of slow.
Ellie's a
Yeah.
1970s Mustang. I think.
If only didn't have those ridiculous handling flags, it probably would have been a decent car.
I was gonna say. I think the one in the movie is maybe 1960s, late 60s. But I'll excuse it because this you probably made this race like well before that car came out in the game.
No.
I'm assuming.
Nice job, Zombie.
Thank you.
Ronin? You seen the car
Yes.
chase in Ronin?
Yep. Down the mountainside.
Was it a mountainside? I thought it was a city center in like Rome or something.
Well, there was a lot of car chases. John, what's his face, was the master of car chases. But there was one when they're De Niro is in the pops out of that car and uses whatever is it, rocket launcher on somebody.
I haven't seen that movie in forever. That's an oldie. Well, not like an oldie. It's a few years old. I mean, shit, there's older movies than that. But yeah, Gone in 60 Seconds. That was a good one too. Damn, 4 laps on this thing?
Well, for some damn reason, it's saying poor connection quality on the broadcasting to the YouTubes. Broadcasting mic only. Lovely. Got some money, folks. Come on, get the money out there.
You sound like a DJ at a strip joint.
Let's see those hands for Papa Boosh on the main stage.
Ladies and gentlemen, you might want to get your big bills out because we have big road war out. You just see him coming out in like construction equipment and shit like that. Shovel hard head. Fucking smell.
And if you want more, subscribe to his OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I swear I'll spread and show you my butthole.
Well, that got up.
I make
dark
it
early,
off.
fast. Maybe giving away too much, Papa. You know, a little mystery. Makes you want to come back and see what's going on.
Oh no, I fucked that up for
Nice. He took out everybody but Alande. And
I had a horrible fucking line going in there.
That's his finishing dance for the night. Fun and exciting that ends in disaster.
you can drive through the wires here too.
For the longest time when I first drove on this track, I thought you would run into that, so I would always avoid it.
Yeah, I
I hope that they integrate that into the next GTA where you like, if you run into the wires in a helicopter, you get sucked in.
Hell no.
Yeah, dude, that'd be awesome.
I mean, it would add element of realism.
Hell yeah, it would.
It would, but
That'd be so cool. You wouldn't be able to touch down on the street anymore like the helicopter. I mean, you would, but you have to be a little bit more precise or else you get tangled up. Whoa!
sorry.
Yeah, it happened.
Oof.
Ugh. What happens when you go brave? how many subscribers you up to now, Red?
75, 76, something like that.
That's my little cult follow.